G'day and welcome back. This is episode number 7, and the first thing I want to do is make a peace treaty with the car. So we'll go into the diplomacy screen, and so the idea behind this is that we're not able to exterminate any of their main worlds at the moment, and I think I can't find a reason why that is. I've looked around on the forums and whatnot and can't see any explanation. So I'm going to try and go to peace with the car, then attack them so that we're the aggressor. In the current war, they were the aggressor. I'm not sure if it's going to make a difference, but it's a thing I can try at least in the meantime. So, 10 turns of peace, and then we'll go back to war. Now, what can I get out of them for 10 turns of peace? It's currently in their favour, so we'll ask for some money. Let's make a regular payment for 10 turns. And let's just have a look and see where it goes with 100 very badly. 50, maybe 20. Okay, so the other thing is actually we can add in their homeworld, and that should make it a much more interesting deal for them. 200 maybe? 2,000? Wow. Okay, let's try 3,000. Nice. Alright. Let's offer that and see what they have to say. Okay, so my best guess here is that they're actually a little bit constrained by their income and their the amount of money they've got in the bank. Those numbers seem a little bit specific to be any other explanation. So probably I can't get anything more out of them. I can check that by just slightly altering the deal. And I'll offer that. Yeah, so they don't have any more money than that per turn. They have no way to pay more than that as far as I can tell. So I'm going to accept that deal, even though it's got 15 turns there. That's fine. I'll still declare war on them before they're finished paying that back. So that's that done. And I don't think there was much else that needed to be done in the Empire. The Los Vada place is waiting for the atmospheric processor to finish. Shuttle cancelled at Mito. Okay. He's already got his order though to go to St. Lincoln, but St. Lincoln's already very populated, so I'm going to send that, redirect that transport up there. If you remember, the idea is we're shipping population up here so that if any of these worlds are set, we establish a colony on any of these worlds, we'll have population nearby to start the process. Now, what else? Any other idle fleets? 7 ships, 4 destroyers there. They can move over to how many destroyers have we got here? 3? 11? Yeah, that's alright for now. Destroyers, 21 ships. No, that's all fine. Okay. Let's keep rolling. So turn 146. On turn 156 we'll be able to attack the car again. No. Loaded assault. Transports arrived. Flare. War declared. Transport of Augusta. Bio research lab. Cool. Let's get some more of those. And the atmospheric generator's done. Okay, so we'll throw the weather controller in the tech complex and scrap the heavy industry. And I actually noticed it's unlocked the bio incubator, so I don't know, this is playing tricks on me. I didn't think we could build these, but obviously it unlocks it after you've built that first weather controller or atmospheric generator or something. I guess that makes sense. If it's got no atmosphere, it needs an atmosphere before you can build any sort of biosphere. Okay. That's all fine. Los Varda's unhappy, but it's just built its first thing, so it should be fine from now on. Oh, also we've lowered the tax. We've scrapped that facility, so -2. -2 I can't offset with... Yeah, I can't remove the low taxes yet. I have to wait a little bit longer. Storm damage, ships have arrived. What's at Los Varda now? Destroyers, Mother Ark, assault ship. Okay. That's a no planet. Okay, defense research led at Earth. Okay, Earth's done. Nothing more to do there. Transported Augusta. Now, what's Augusta's population? 73, so yeah, I'll send one from Augusta now. And get some more transports rolling out. That's fine. Yep. No, we're not declaring war there. Storm at empty Armada assault ships arrived at Augusta. Right, so these were the ones that we'd lost hover tanks from much earlier in the campaign. Who flew back from sort of over with the Quakar, so they're now shipping back. Let's get some more transports on the way. Okay, so we've got 38. So we can take 5 people. And now that we've got that sort of level, we can actually drop the tax down, increase the growth rate. That's good. What else? Transports at Augusta. Yeah, we'll move a few more people from Augusta directly, I think. Just remember, once that population hits 75, it'll create new unhappiness, and Augusta was always pretty tight for happiness, so try and keep that in check. Transports arrived at Edinburgh. Good, good. It's got 2. Oops. Improved nano intelligence. Okay, that's good. And that was in the biotree, and in the biotree we're waiting for the low pollution industry, which is called Nano Construction Complex. Now, I just realised it's put the infector in by default. Now, the infector allows us to do biological attacks. I might actually let it finish that ship, so that if we have more problems with the Karkar, you know, if we have more problems exterminating them from the planet, we might be able to do a biological attack instead. So I'll let the infector ship finish research before we go on to the Nano Construction Complex. That takes 33 turns, so yeah. Hopefully that'll be a good backup plan. And we'll put our hover tank on that transport. What else? Mito is at 77, so I've got to get some people off there. So the next transports that come out of Augusta will go to Mito, I think. Yeah. Another 2. Interceptor missiles done. Oh, good. And a transport. Okay, so the transport can go to Mito. So the interceptor missile was the last in the missile tree. And the next most important thing I think will be dreadnoughts. So I'm not particularly interested in building dreadnought 1s. They're not much better than the destroyers, but dreadnought 2s are, I think, a fair bit better. Yeah, they've got much more attack, strength, and hugely more defense. I think it's sort of, there's a geometric effect on the defense rating, because I think it's sort of like total shield strength plus shield regen or something. So 45 seems to be a lot more survivable than 30. So yeah, dreadnought 2s are the next class of ships we'll be mass producing. That's all done. And yep, happy campers. Edinburgh, did I do that one? Yep, okay. Another 2 people. Hold a tank at Augusta. Okay, now, that's right. Because the interceptor missiles are done, I'll queue up, say, 6 at each planet. Oops. And Losvada just finished its weather controller. But yeah, I'll keep rolling with the the terraforming and weather improvements on Losvada rather than building the missile. I can defend with fleets if I need to. And that's all that done. Okay, so more transports are ready at Augusta. Let's get them up to Mito as well. Mito. I don't know why I keep saying Mito. It's Mito. Okay, now. Oh, I've already done that. Turn 152. The interceptor missiles are going to start rolling off the lines everywhere, that's fine. Augusta. Running out of transports at Edinburgh now, so we need to get some more up there. There's no reason to not build heaps of transports at this stage because I've got lots of income and lots of excess people. So at the very least I can store them in the transports until they're ready to breed on a planet or produce income on a planet. So this is just a way to sort of buffer up all this expansion so that once I can actually settle some new worlds, hopefully some of these ones, I'll be able to rapidly expand. I think everything's fine. Let me just check the fleets. Losvada. Turn 153, 156. It'll be 2 turns to get back to Karquish, so next turn I'll move them out. Destroyers waiting at Bath. 8 ships awaiting orders there. Edinburgh's done. And everything else is fine, so keep going. And sure enough, the Karka are looking for an extended peace treaty now, but obviously we have no interest in that. Transports at Mito. Let's load him up. There's a shortcut key there, L, which I've recently found out to get into that screen. Whoops. Which is completely stuffed up. I don't know what went wrong there. Let's try that again. Right click, L for load. Oh, it's already done it. I'm not sure what happened there. That just goes to show. Okay, the infector's done. That's handy. Now the infector gives us access to one biological agent. There's other ones we can get, like the Agent Grey, but I won't worry about that for now. I'll go straight on to the nano complex. If I can do some biological contamination, then that'll let me know whether it's a possibility or not, to use that as a tool for eliminating population there. Let's get those guys across to Edinburgh and ship off some more guys there. What else? Everywhere's still building missiles. Now I want to get some infectors in the queue, so let's build. Whoops. I guess just one. I don't know if it makes a difference whether you have more than one, but let's just try one for now. That's fine. Now I'm actually meant to send off the ships last turn, but I forgot. Oh well. Yeah, we'll send everything. Precise location's done. Awesome. Okay. Let's get this ship on the road. Let's go into a bit of an adventure. What I'll do is I'll just move them to there. Relocate from that point. Now, Mito again. So the other thing is I could actually grab all these transports in flight and move them so that their destination's closer there, but there's no real urgency and that'd be quite a fiddly thing to do, so I'll just ignore that. Intercept missiles are still coming, another transport's done. Now I think Edinburgh's run out of ships, hasn't it? Yeah, so how is it going with the tax? Okay, so what I was curious to know there is just how long it remembers the past high taxes for. It looks like it starts to forget the past high taxes after 10 turns regardless of how long they've been on. So you could have them on for 100 turns, and then after 10 turns it starts to degrade the memory. So now it'll be one more turn before I can get there, so yeah, I'll just throw the taxes up again. There's no real advantage to leaving it lower. Need more ships, basically. I need more ships. And I can't have any more here without recycling the weapons labs to make room for more shipyards. So that'll be something I'll probably look at some point when the weapons research is a bit more completed. So those ships are on the way, everything's fine now. I'll ignore this turn, but I'll attack next turn, I think, when that other fleet arrives. Loaded assault ships arrive at Armada, empty at Mito. Empty at Edinburgh. Even with high taxes, it's still growing by 1 a turn. Interceptor missiles, more transports. And global weather controller, but it's still got other things in the queue, so I didn't need to look there. But I can now bump up the taxes at Los Vada. That's one thing I can do, because the happiness will be, yeah, it's picking up. So let's put the taxes up. We've got 31 people there now as well, so yeah, that's fine. So next turn back to war with the Kaka. Yes, declare war, yes. And what have they got here? 8 Falcons and 16 light missiles. Yeah, I'll need to command this one, I think. And what's a sensible strategy here? Pause. So these light missiles will be definitely a problem one way or another, so I'll expand out the fleet so they're not taking area of effect damage so much. Now, the Falcons, I don't think there are Falcons or anything really to worry about, but attack 20, I don't really want to fight them as well. What I'll do is I'll wait and see whether they attack or retreat. I don't think the AI is smart enough to just wait there where they're strongest, so if they attack I'll deal with them that way. If they retreat then I can deal with the light missiles on their own. So let's speed it up, it'll just take 1 minute. Okay, so pause, they're retreating, which means I can actually move in, and I'll just attack the ground structures directly. Speed up time again. I'll probably still even lose some of these destroyers, but that's fine. It's nothing too much to worry about. So the reason some of the ships are retreating there like that is because the missiles are doing psychic attacks, or any unit can do it. If the nation has psychic attacks unlocked, any of their units can do psychic attacks on, I think, any of the others. And in this case, it's kind of like a fear spell from you know, a fantasy game or something. So it just makes them run away for a little bit before they regain control of themselves. So yeah, they're obviously doing a bit of psychic research, and they've got we've got none of the psychic defenses done, so we're becoming more vulnerable to their psychic attacks, which is a good thing. We're getting, you know, getting them in check before that becomes much of an issue. Let's speed up time, and I'll just check to see. Okay, we're all done. Just checking to see if there are any ships waiting in the queue to exit still. Alright, so we can exterminate here. Fantastic. Let's get rid of that little colony. No more bath for them. What have we got here on Quarquish? 5 militia. I can just automate that one. Sadly I can't exterminate, so that's a bit disappointing. I'll take no action. And not surprisingly they want peace, but we're not interested in peace, since that made no effect on our ability to exterminate them. I'll wait for that infector ship and see if we can get rid of them that way. In the meantime, I'll just keep the rest of their colonies in check by cycling around, making sure they don't build up any substantial defences. Transport at Edinburgh, right. Let's go up there. It's interesting that I can fly through the space there, where there's no supply. There's no supply between those two spots. But as long as I start and end in a place where there is supply, it works, I guess. So that's cool. Where's the... Oh, it's working on the infector ships. I was expecting another transport, but that's why that hasn't happened. What have we got here? Destroyers, nothing much. Might bring those destroyers forward now. And those ones are also finished, so they can come down to at least Armada. And how are we doing on the research front? Attacking on stealth. I don't know. I don't remember if I put that in the queue or not, but we'll have to fix that next turn. Okay. Flare damage at Mito. Transport arrived. Now, I don't know when that arrived, but I should have kept an eye on that actually. Probably was there last turn. Okay, so let's move to the first world there. And I could be in trouble here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to move these guys from out of transport range into transport range, into supply range. Just to be safe, I'll move what I can now across. Oh, there's a good way to check actually. I'll select one that's already out of range. Yeah, it looks like that works, so I won't worry about that. Oh no, the Arcship arrived this turn, so that's fine. Yeah, it does give you a notice there. Empty transports at Edinburgh. Now I'll start sending them directly to there. 31. But I can't send them there. I think I know why too, because I think what's happening, whoops, is it'll end in a square, in a hex on this side of the supply range, and it'll land on a hex in that side of the supply range. So by the time the mothership moves, that supply range will have changed, and maybe that transport will cancel its shuttling. We'll see what happens there. Alright, interceptors are done at Earth. Now, I'm just going to quickly go through and recycle all of the light missiles, so I don't need them anymore. Okay, Losvada still needs to get working on it, and we're back to Earth, so that's all fine. So, who's not building anything, and what can you build? What would you like to build? You build a mine, but you don't have the happiness for it. You can build a security center we don't need. Decontamination center we also don't need. Entertainment center we could build but don't really need as well, so I just need to get the population down there. Earth is fine. St. Lincoln can build another lab. Edinburgh is ideal. And Losvada's annoyed again. What's your problem now, Losvada? Probably, I don't know, it lost another frontier world point or something. I'm not sure. In any case, another +1 happiness will be coming up in 4 turns, so that's fine. So, 2 more transports. Off they go. Did I lose scan range for some reason, or did I turn it off? I turned it off. That's fine. That's fine. Now there's still 1 more transport there ready to go, I think. No, I'm not going to be able to send that there. Don't think I'm going to be able to send it here either, am I? Let's try that again. That place. Yeah, I can't send that there. So I might need to found a colony and then relocate the mothership between the 2 places to give a supply range, a contiguous supply line, I guess. Yeah. Now, I missed that infiltrator research again somehow. Let's see, dust navigation, long-range communications. Long-range communications would be handy. What else is there in that tree? Colony scanning. Oh yeah, let's grab that. It's 5 turns. Avalon. Right, Avalon has like 1 militia by the looks of it. So we'll just auto-resolve that. And we can't exterminate, so take no action. Transports arrived. Can I... Ah, here we go. Beta Antillae. Habitable planet, poor. Unbelievable. Okay, let's just go up to Kaid. Ships at Avalon, they're done there, so we can move, move on. Destroyers, Ark arrived, yep. empty transports. Alright, so now I'll move them up to, I guess, here. This will be my new staging area in deep space. It was 2. I can put 2 on there, I think. Yeah. That's that. Hover tank, infector. Ah, good. Let's get the infector across to Armada. And more transports ready to go. Research lab at Lincoln. Now, that was going to be another bio. How are we doing on income? Yeah, still nearly 3,000 a turn. So that's fine. Disappointed with that. Annoying. Hopefully there'll be some other ones up there. Validated transports arrived. Power beams are done. Okay, power beams are pretty cool. I think there are 2 more beam technologies left. Power beams 2 and bright beams. So power beams 2 is going to take a whopping 108 turns. But it does further improve I think basically it's everything that bright beams doesn't improve would be my best guess. So bright beams and power beams don't overlap in technology. Small energy, ground attack, laser, orbital, super, mega, cannon, mega, planet. Yeah, it looks like there's no overlap between those two. And most importantly, these affect hover tanks, so even though it takes a really long time, I think I'll actually throw power beams 2 in now. I don't think we have much that uses bright beams. What was there again? Small energy beam, ground attack beam, laser and orbital laser. Nah, I'll just go straight for power beams. Takes a really long time, but that's fine. So one more ship there. And yeah, that one's on its way. Yeah, low chances of supporting life on that planet, but it's a matter of just finding a path that's most sensible rather than going backwards and forwards and all over the place. So I'll go there, then there, then there, then there.
That is unacceptable.
More transports arriving, empty transports arriving. More transports at Augusta. How's Mito? Mito's still booming away in population. How? No, it doesn't have high taxes, that's why. Let's bring its taxes up into line and we'll see how that affects it. It's actually -5. So I want to slow down the growth on Mito because it's annoying to manage that. So what I'll do is I'll build 1 entertainment center and leave the taxes on high. I won't need that entertainment center once the technology complex is upgraded and isn't producing pollution, but for the time being that can do that. It's fine. Okay, we had a bit of a flare incident on Augusta by the looks of it. A bit of damage there. Bio incubator's done. Onto terraformer. And 1 more turn for the main fleet to hit the next target. 2 more turns to get to there. That's all looking fine. Oh, this is not actually the car anymore. Huh? Ah, no, it is a car colony, but there is a fleet in orbit of the Clergu. and they have 2 arc ships. I don't have... It would be kind of nice to attack them, but I don't really want to start another war because I'm sort of in an in-between stage of having not quite ready with those new dreadnoughts, basically. So I'll ignore that.
We will listen to you. That is unacceptable.
No defensive alliances for those guys. Okay, the destroyers have arrived. Now that's the infector ship, isn't it? Yeah, so it's a fair way off still. One more turn. Ark arrived there. Okay, so they've actually cleared off that world. Somehow something happened there. Yeah, something happened there that caused the Clergu to clear off that world by the looks of it, and now it's ready to be settled. So, sure. Wait. What is it? It's just a normal world? Yeah. And a barren planet, but that's fine. Now we can actually, we'll have a new supply radius based on this world, so that's good. So we'll give it a name. And that'll be fine. And we'll need to start shipping some population in there, which is kind of a good thing actually. St. Lincoln is ready to build a core mine and have its taxes increased to limit growth. So it's the 69. Actually, they can't build a core mine as well. It's one or the other. And since I don't want to micromanage the growth, I'll just leave the taxes high. So the Un-Pirates have declared war on the Lincoln. That's fine. Mito, we need to ship some people off Mito to get that happiness under control. And same with Augusta. We need many, many more transport ships and places to start landing some people as well. Right, so bioengineering lab. St. Lincoln, nothing else I want to build there. And yeah, that's all fine. So we'll just check out Kaid, and we're getting close to the end of the episode. So no, I don't want to declare war, but I also don't want to worry about it. Arcship arrived. No planet. Wow. Not impressed. Yeah, we'll move everybody there. New technology, colony scanning is done. Okay, now what else did I want here? Long range communication. That's a good one. Dust navigation in 6 turns. Yeah, so this will mean there'll be no more penalties for moving through dust at all, so I might as well get that. Over tank, transports. Again, I've got to move these guys, but actually I'll move them across to our new colony now. Let's load up probably all 3. And get some more transports. Yeah, I can keep building transports for now. That's fine. And I think we'll call it a wrap. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for episode number 8.